Hey everyone, my name is Penny Zenker, and it's time to reset. This podcast goes beyond just navigating change. It's about new ways of thinking about how you can approach challenges, how you can shift your mindset when needed, create some space and grace for yourself so that you can rethink, recharge, and reprioritize when and where needed. Are you ready to unlock your full potential? Thank you for hitting play and sharing this next episode with me. It's time to reset. How important is your clarity, your focus, and your well-being? For me, it's everything. And I had been feeling so anxious that it was starting to affect my sleep, and it was affecting my performance and my relationships. And I decided that I had to do something about it. Anxiety doesn't just come from our thinking. It lives in our body. When our body is in a state of activation, our focus drops, our clarity fades, and everything feels harder than it needs to. Can you relate? I'll bet you can. Well, that's exactly why I started using Apollo Neuro. What I notice right away is the moment that the vibration starts, and I feel it in my body, it reconnects me with my body. I slow down. I take a deep breath, and I get intentional. It's made a huge difference in how I feel each and every day. And I love the fact that it is programmed. It's not something that I have to turn on when I want it. It's programmed for different vibration frequencies that help me to achieve the state that I want. And that's the fastest way for us to shift our state is through our body. I wanted you to experience it for yourself. Through my affiliate link, ownyourfocus.me, you'll get a special discount on the total price. Once again, that's ownyourfocus.me. Hey everyone, welcome to today's show. Today I have something different and special for you. I'm going to start to pick out some of my favorite clips from some of my events and share them with you with a little bit of an introduction because, well, maybe you don't have the opportunity to attend one of my events, and I'd love to give you some of the experiences that I shared with others. So today, this is one of my favorite keynote moments. About 10 years ago, I was speaking to more than 1,000 members of TOPS. That stands for Take Off Pounds Sensibly. It's a weight loss group. And I led them through a simple exercise to demonstrate something that many people don't realize. We have far more influence over our cravings, our emotions, and our reactions than we think. What makes this exercise powerful is that it's not really just about food. It's about focus. Because the same process that amplifies a craving is the same process that amplifies stress, fear, frustration, confidence, motivation, and resilience. Focus drives behavior. Think about watching a scary movie, right? This is a great example. You're sitting there and your heart rate is increasing as the music is building, bump, 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 bump. Your muscles are tightening and you even get goosebumps. And then you jump out of your seat when something happens. But you are sitting safely on your sofa. That's crazy, isn't it? It's because our focus created a physical response because our mind and our body are very tightly and closely connected. Your brain is responding to what it has perceived, not just about what's actually happening. And that's important to understand. That very much of our reactions to what's happening around us is our perception. A leader walks into the room and said, the market is changing, competition is increasing, and we have a lot to worry about. And then that directs how the room is feeling, how people are feeling about this change. But if a leader walks into that same room with confidence and says, the market is changing and opportunity is emerging, we have the chance right now to innovate and create greater value. Think about it. It's a completely different feeling. That energy sets a new tone. And the facts, they might be identical, but the focus is different. And that's where the reset moment comes in. It gives you a pause so that you can ask, what am I focusing on? What meaning am I giving this? And is this focus helping me or helping those around me create the result that we want? The volume knob is always available to you. You can turn up the confidence and you can turn down the fear. You can increase gratitude or you can decrease frustration. You can strengthen commitment and you can reduce temptation. What starts out as a simple exercise about chocolate or cinnamon rolls can quickly become a lesson in one of the most important performance skills that we can develop: the ability to direct our focus. Take a listen and play along.
I want you to pick a food that you crave. What's a food that you crave? Chocolate, that's why I put that up there. I thought a few people might have that. Sweets, chips, cinnamon rolls, pasta. Awesome, good examples. Know what yours is right now. I want you to think about what's the one thing that you crave that you'd really like not to crave, right? So it's the chocolate, it's the pasta, and be specific, okay? So like somebody once said, they said sugar. So that's too general. Pick something specific. Pick those cinnamon rolls, pick those French fries. And I want you to bring it into your mind right now. Bring it into your mind. On a scale from 1 to 10, I want you to tell yourself, what's your level of desire right now for that chocolate? It's already a 10. So let's say that you're not at a 10 yet, or if you are at a 10, let's turn the dial up. What needs to happen in order for you to feel like that desire increases? Do you need to smell it? That cinnamon bun? Do you need to smell that aroma? Do you feel the sensation as the saliva collects in your mouth? Right? So I want you to take wherever you are now. If your desire is a 5 or even a 10, I want you to add 5 points to that by thinking about what creates even more desire. Is it hot? Is the chocolate a little melted the way that you like it and it sticks to your fingers? Really get associated with all the association. Are you guys there? Do you really want that? I don't feel it. Do you really want that? All right. I want you to really understand that you can control that dial. And now I want to turn it down. I want to take that chocolate, that cinnamon bun. What would it take in order for you to have less desire for it? Stale. Right? Be stale. What else? It didn't look good. I can't. Oh, maggots. Yeah, I wasn't going to go that deep yet, but yeah, there's maggots on it, right? Wherever you were before, right, at a 10 or a 15, I want you to go down to a 1. I want you to imagine it's fallen on the ground. It's got hair on it, and that hair's not yours. It's not your hair. It's got maggots, and it's turned, right? It's got a smell to it, and I want you to physically feel your face crinkling up as to how disgusting that could be. And then let's take it even a step further. Bring it down even further. That chocolate that you love so much, it's got barf on it. Someone else's barf. How do you feel now as you would bring that up to your mouth? Huh? It's disgusting. The dog's peed on it. Right? What's your desire for that item right now? 0. It's a -2. And I want you to think about, as you go for that item, and you reach for it in whatever packaging it's in, you open the wrapper or you put your hand in that bag of chips, I want you to imagine that you're reaching into a porta potty. And your item is dripped in, not just with vomit and maggots, but it's got diarrhea and it's toilet paper stuck to it. And God knows what is in those things. I don't eat chocolate, thank you. You don't eat cinnamon rolls now. So do you see how easy it is in a matter of 4 minutes? I took you from wanting something so badly to finding it to be the most repulsive and disgusting thing. And I'll bet you that you will not eat whatever that is, at least for a week or two. If not every time, kind of questioning whether you're going to go for that. Use that as an additional power with your resolve. I don't do that. So, let's take that off. We can understand what increases and decreases the desire, and it's all about the associations that we create in our thoughts. It didn't actually happen. You created it. So you can access that power any time that you want. It's always available to you. Accessing your identity, accessing the positive self-talk that's going to create the meaning and the change that you want, accessing the planning of scenarios, the if-then scenarios, and then also increasing and decreasing the desire. These are powerful strategies, and they all affect the energy of our thought. Your real shift is in your why power, is in your thoughts. When you shift your thoughts, you shift your feelings and your behaviors. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't put things in place that support you, like I said, with planning, but you can control it. You have the power.
Well, what'd you think? What a powerful reminder, right? Did you play along? Are you ever going to eat that chocolate or that cinnamon roll or those potato chips again? I want you to see how powerful it is and that you have the power. So whether it's a craving, it's fear, it's frustration, or it's a challenge that you're facing at work or at home, the volume isn't controlled by the circumstance. It's influenced by the meaning that we create around it and what we decide to focus on. It's our focus and the energy of our focus that directs that meaning. I bring us back to why reset moments matter. A reset moment, it gives us the opportunity to slow down so we can decide whether we want to turn up the volume or turn down the volume. It gives us that opportunity to notice where our attention is actually going and to choose where it goes next. As you move through your week, pay attention to what you are amplifying. Pay attention to the stories that you're reinforcing, and pay attention to the emotions that you're feeding. Because focus is powerful. Focus drives behavior. Time to reset. Thanks for being here. My name is Penny Zenker. We'll see you in the next episode. Hey, thank you for spending this time with me. It really means a lot. If you're feeling a little off, distracted, overwhelmed, stuck, or just out of sync, remember that's your signal to reset. And that's all it takes, just recognizing one reset moment at a time. So stay tuned for more tips, tools, tricks, stories, strategies, all here on Time to Reset. We'll see you in the next episode.